guys, Accidental Grown Up here. Today is Saturday, and one thing I do on the weekends is I do a lot of food prep for the upcoming week. So that's what I'm doing now is I am making a soup. I'm hoping you can hear me over the dryer. I have the dryer going because as an accidental grown up, laundry is one thing we always have to keep up with, right? So the soup I'm making is a sausage, kale, and white bean or northern bean soup. And right now, I thought it's going to have a lot of prep, but it's actually really, really easy. And this pot is some homemade chicken stock that I made. I boiled a chicken to make chicken salad or chicken pot pie back in the day. And I just had it in the freezer, so I threw it in the pot. Then this is two 15.5 ounce cans of Great Northern beans. They were just Target brand. I think they cost me like 88 cents a can. And then this is some chopped kale. This glass bowl is 8 cups or 2 quarts. And I just pulled the leaves off of the stalks and kind of chopped them up. I washed it really well first. And I have them in relatively small pieces. Some are kind of bigger, but they're going to wilt in the soup. And then I have 1 pound of ground pork. See my mess for my grocery shopping. And to that, here in this pan, I have some fennel seeds and some roasted red pepper and some black pepper. And I'm actually going to take them off because they're done now. They're smoking a little bit. And I just kind of toasted all of that to like liven up the flavors a little bit. Excuse me, that black pepper's getting to me. And then I'm going to dump it straight into my ground pork. Then I'm also going to be adding just some granulated onion and some granulated garlic. Then I'm going to use this same frying pan. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil, and then once I mix all this together, I'm going to brown it all up, and then we will compile the whole soup. So I'll see you guys in a second. So my pork is over here in this pan, and I realized that I was telling you that I was toasting roasted red pepper. That's inaccurate. I was toasting crushed red pepper flakes. And the reason that I do the crushed red pepper flakes and the fennel is because that's essentially what makes sausage taste like sausage. So instead of buying sausage that has a lot of added fat, I buy this lean ground pork from Publix and then just season it the way that I want it. So this is browning away. I will drain this so that any fat that did come out while it was cooking will just kind of go away. But I wanted to show you, I went ahead and added all of the kale into my soup pot. Let me grab a different spoon here, because I want that to go ahead and start wilting, and I want to see how much liquid is going to come out of all the kale to see what I have left. I'm thinking I might have to add some water to this, I think. But we will see. So I'm going to give that probably 2 or 3 minutes to kind of wilt down some more. Then I'm going to add the beans so that I can free up this colander. And then the sausage will be the last thing that I add. And then we'll adjust the water from there. Okay, so here is the soup all assembled. I did add 2 cups extra of water. I just used the same glass measuring bowl that I used to hold my kale and just filled it to the 2 cup mark and poured it in. And the only reason I added a little bit more is because it was as thick as I would want it, and I knew that letting it simmer and reheating it throughout the week that it would lose a lot of moisture. So it wasn't going to hurt anything for me to go ahead and add water now. I really got to stop doubting myself. My roommate, she's been known to say, you're not often wrong when it comes to cooking. And I think I'm going to take her advice today. So thank you, Roomie. Alright, so this is our finished soup, and I'm going to let this simmer probably only about 15 minutes. I've got a couple other things I'm going to be cooking, and I do let this cool completely before I store it in our containers and put it in the fridge. I don't usually portion these big meals out just because it takes up a lot of room in the fridge to have all those small containers. They fall over when you're shuffling around. So I'll probably put all of it in one small container, and then we can just take out what we want during the week. I pack my lunch every night for the day before. Not a morning person, so I don't get up and do it in the morning. My roommate does. She comes home for lunch, so a lot of times she'll just take out what she's, wanting, and she can decide how much, whereas if I've portioned it, I might have too much, too little, whatever. So, anyways, that is one of our recipes for today for sausage, kale, and white bean soup. I will be putting all of the nutritional information into MyFitnessPal. So if you are using that app and you make this soup, all of the calories, fat, protein, sodium, everything will be added. into that. So you can just search for it in the database and you'll be able to add it to your food diary and you won't have to do any of the work. So you're welcome in advance. I hope you guys are having a great weekend, and thumbs up if you like this video. Thanks, guys.